how I make millions a year marketing online. Guys, I never thought I would say that. That's weird, but it's true. We've done millions of dollars of both digital and physical products every year for many years now. And in the beginning, my mindset, as yours may be, was to just survive. I mean, I had a job I didn't want anymore, and I quit, and I went online and I started selling stuff, and I said, well, if I can make half as much money as I was making on my job, I'll be happier, because I was unhappy in the job. Now, before we get started and I reveal how I'm doing this, I want you to subscribe. You want more of this, right? Hit that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray. Don't forget to ring the bell, turn all bell notifications so you're notified every time I upload a video or if I go live, and give me that thumbs up. That matters so much. So I think the biggest thing I want to get across in the very beginning is you need to change your expectations. I remember when we first set a goal, my wife and I sat down on the couch and we said we want to make $50,000 a month. We thought that was amazing. $50,000 a month. We thought we were really reaching for the stars at that point. And we worked really hard to get to that number. Now we have some days we do $100,000 in a day or more. Okay, so a lot of times you say, well, I want to make $1 million a year. I say add a zero to it. You know, make it $10 million a year. You want to make 100,000 a year, make it $1 million a year. You've got to add something to it, because if you don't add something to it, you also won't add the effort it will take to get there. Now, I think a lot of times people say, well, if it's 10 times what my number is, I'm gonna have to work 10 times as hard. Absolutely not true. Not true at all. You'll figure other ways to earn that money. I'm telling you, you will. You'll figure other ways to earn that money that are going to be no more effort than if you had just left it at your original goal. Now I want to give you an example of let's say going to the gym. At the time I'm doing this video, I'm 62. I'll be 63 in a couple months. Wow, I never thought I would live that long. But I go to the gym and I work out and I do push-ups, and I thought it would be great if I could do 50 push-ups, and I would do my push-ups and I would get to 50. Matter of fact, at one point I did 100 of them straight. But the point is, I was attacking it all wrong. I wanted to get more push-ups in, so I changed my method, and that's what you've got to do. Maybe change your method. So what I do now is at the top of a minute I will do 15 push-ups, and then I'll stop, okay, and I'll get a little mini rest, and then when minute 2 comes around, I do another 15. Now at the time of this recording, what I'm doing is I do 14 sets of 15 and 1 set of 20, which gives me 230 push-ups. Now when I first started this thing in my mind, I thought, wow, if I could do 100 push-ups, that'd be great. Now I'm doing 230. I adjusted how I'm doing them. It takes me 15 minutes to do this, 15 minutes to knock out 230 push-ups at my age. But the point is, I was setting my expectations too low. Are you setting yours too low? You need to readjust how you're going to go about it, but don't reduce what you want to do. Don't lower what you want to do. As a matter of fact, increase it. It will do something to your mind. It will make you figure out ways to do that. When I told myself I wanted to do more than 100 push-ups and I couldn't do more than 100 push-ups straight, I had to readjust the way I did it. Now I'm at 230. How can you readjust what your goals are to work for you instead of work against you? The next thing you need to do is the millionaire math. How does the millionaire math work? Well, the millionaire math works like this. You figure out what you want and you just divide it into an hour, and you figure out what you need to earn an hour, or you divide it into your product. Okay, so if you're going to work 8 hours a day, all right, how many hours a month is that? Well, that would be 8 times 5 be 40 160 hours a month, or what, 1,920 hours a year. Now you've got this number, so all you have to do is, if it's $1 million, it's $520 an hour. Okay, now here's the beautiful thing. I work online, so I can do online math, and online math is this: I make money every hour, whether I work or not, because that's what I've set up. I've set up websites, I've set up automations so that I make money. So if I wanted to make $1 million a year, which I don't want to go back down to that, but if I want to make $1 million a year, I could say I'm making $115 an hour. That's certainly doable. People can do that. That's not that hard. Here's the thing that I want you to get in your head, is other people are already doing it. If other people are already doing it, they're not smarter than you, they're not better looking than you, taller, shorter, thinner, fatter, whatever it is. You can find somebody that's a lesser of you making more money than you, and if they can, you can. Then I want you to do the product math, whether it's a digital product or a physical product. If you want to make $1 million a year, all you need is 100,000 people to give you 10 bucks. That's it. You know, there's what, 7 billion people in the world. You could certainly pull this off. Maybe you have a more expensive product. In that case, maybe your product's $200. Well, you'll only need 5,000 people to buy your product to make your $1,000,000. Or maybe you have a $500 product, you only need 2,000 people to buy your product to make your $1,000,000. Or maybe you have a $2,000 product, you'll only need 500 people to make your $1,000,000. Maybe you've got a subscription service and you want to make $1,000,000. You only need 5,000 people paying you $17 a month to make your $1,000,000. Or you only need 2,000 people paying you $42 a month to make your $1,000,000. Or maybe your subscription's $83. You only need 1,000 people to pay you $83 a month to make your $1,000,000. Maybe your product's $278 a month, only need 300 people. Next thing I want you to do is think about how you're going to set up your business. You need to think of what your product is. Now I'm going to take the example of our survival food products. Okay, we sell emergency long-term food storage, and here's the website right here if you want to check it out, Survival K Food. But we went out and we said, what are the problems that people are having? Well, the main problem was that the food tasted awful. I mean, survival food in general tasted awful. Most of it is freeze-dried, dehydrated foods. It has a bunch of salt in it. It just doesn't taste good. So we came up with a product that really tastes good. The next thing they said is they wanted protein. So we came up with meats. We do beef, chicken, turkey, pork, ground beef, and they want it to last a long time. So our meats stay on a shelf for many, many years. Now we also ran into the problem where our cans were 28 ounces. That's a lot of meat. It's more than 1 or 2 people could eat. So we came out with a 14.5 ounce can, and in doing so we solved a lot of problems. The next thing you need to do is figure out who needs your product, who wants your product. We went out there and figured out people who are preparing for disasters, people who are survivalists, people who are really wealthy, right? And they don't want to be in line at the Red Cross getting food handed out to them, so they want to stock their food in many different homes. This turned out to be CEOs and executives of some pretty large countries, and actually some government officials that wanted it too, and I can't name names, but I will tell you our market is very targeted. We know who it is that wants to buy our product, and that's all you need to do is figure out what your product is, who needs to buy it, who wants to buy it, what problems you can solve, and the people that have the money to do it. It's that easy. Now it used to be to contact your customers, once you figured out who they are, you had to go knock on their door, or you had to call them on the phone, or you had to set up an appointment. You don't even need to do that anymore. You can do it online. You can do it through SEO, search engine optimization. You can do it through advertising. You can do it through social media. Your customers are out there now, and you can reach them from your living room. I know I travel around the world. We're getting ready to go to Rome right now, and I've been to many different countries, and in every country I'm at, I make sure I got a good internet connection and I can still run my business. You could never do that before. I scratch my head when I see people going to a job nowadays making 40, 50, 100,000 a year, whatever. They don't have to do that. They don't have to do that anymore. Hey, wake up everybody, the internet's here. Have you not heard about this? You've got to use this technology, guys. If you're not using the internet to make money, you're missing the boat. And the last part to this puzzle, guys, and this is how I've made money for over a decade, is that I resell the customers I already have. I resell them different products. You see, a customer that's already purchased from you is 5 times more likely to buy your product than somebody who's never heard of you. 5 times. Okay, so you really want to nurture these people who have bought from you. You want to offer them new products, like if somebody buys beef from me, I'm going to offer them chicken or pork or turkey or ground beef, whatever. I'm going to offer them something they didn't buy, and I'm going to give them a good deal on it, and I'm going to take care of them, and I'm going to get it to them quickly if I can. We've had some shortages because of the world illness, but I'm going to offer those things to them, and then I'm going to offer them courses. I'm going to offer them training, other things that are connected to that product. They are 5 times more likely to buy from me than somebody who's a brand new customer. So you've got to nurture your customer base once you start to build it. This is super important. And the last part of this I want to share with you is invest. Now you may be thinking I'm telling you, oh, go out and buy some bonds or stocks or something like that. I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is to invest in the most profitable thing you can, and that is yourself. Invest. Buy courses from trusted people, and I have courses below if you're interested in those. but buy courses from trusted people that can teach you these things that you can learn, and you can get better at what you do. When you invest in yourself, there's no better investment. Okay, I think a lot of people are so scared to spend money on a course, but they'll go blow money at some college or university that has no guarantee for a job. You see so many college graduates with no job out there. Invest in yourself, learn this specific knowledge, learn how to do SEO, learn how to do advertising, learn how to sell products online. Like I said, I've got a lot of courses below. You can check them out. You can learn from these courses. You can learn from my channel if you don't want to spend any money, but I'm telling you, when you spend a little bit of money, you're more likely to learn something because you've invested something. Now once you reach your annual goal of 100,000 or $1 million or whatever it is, start investing in investments that are going to earn you money that you don't have to do any work. Okay, so buy some stocks, buy some bonds, buy things that you know are probably going to go up, and keep in mind the stock market goes up and down. I've been in the stock market for a number of years, and I've seen my portfolio go way up and way down, and I don't sweat it because I'm in it for the long term, and I know overall it's going to go up. So that's what I look at. So in the end of this, make your money, invest in yourself, and then invest in things that are going to earn you money. And you know what, you can make millions a year online as a digital marketer. It's not that hard. Even I did it. I can't even type. I don't know how to convince you that you can do it, but maybe this video will. If this video means something to you, share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to comment below. Ask me questions, specific questions, general questions. Maybe you just want to say hi. Put it in the comment section below. Did you like the video? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray. Don't forget to ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a new video. There is a course down there too. It's absolutely free. Grab it. That's some of the training I was talking about. Grab that course down there. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.